It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
I'm Ernie Johnson, happy to be here alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It is Game 6, folks, and a place in the NBA Finals may be earned by the end of this contest. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers at Quicken Loans Arena. For the Cavaliers, Game 5, a road loss, and now they look to take care of business in front of the home folks. We'll see if they have enough left to get it done. And it's win or go home, looking to win on their home floor to force a Game 7. Shaq, how amped is this crowd going to be?
It's going to be loud, Ernie. The fans want a ticket to the finals almost as bad as the players do. I cannot wait.
Man, I can't even hear you. It's so loud I can't even hear you. What'd you say?
I don't know what I just said.
Man, if you get in a Game 6...
Man, I can't even watch.
If you get in a Game 7 situation, anything can happen. And it's amazing how loud this fans are. And we're in the studio here. It's amazing. We can hear them from here.
Yeah, but they're right over there.
No.
I thought we took the show on the road for this game.
No, it's not.
Oh, well, I imagine it's going to be loud. Thanks for tuning in.
It is on the road, Kenny. Wake up.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals. The Boston Celtics have had a long journey and are on the cusp of achieving their dreams. With everything on the line, they could be crowned champions with one more victory. Only one obstacle remains as they go up against the Cavaliers. The Eastern Conference Finals continue.
Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. This is Kevin Harlan. The Eastern Conference battle is always fun. This time it's the Cleveland Cavaliers intent on protecting home court. And so off the tip, it's Boston. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for the Celtics. This is the 4 with Horford in the middle. Smart is out there with Irving, and it's Hayward in at the small forward position. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill.
And right there, a little miscommunication on that pass.
And so it's Boston with it. They'd like to continue the success they had on Friday night here.
And the difference on that night is their ability to knock down triples. What they did, they made a serious effort to generate good shots along the perimeter. Extremely accurate. He's just one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense regardless of the situation.
Hayward against LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
Defensively, you want to take away LeBron's driving lanes, but his speed and power still went out.
Cavaliers on D. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, I was able to speak with Brad Stevens for just a minute. The main concern going into tonight's Game 6 was that some of his guys may view Game 7 at home as a safety net. He told them, you don't want to punt this one because you think you'll win the next one. Momentum is a monster. We can play one game or we can play two. Kevin, we'll see if they can wrap it up tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
And Love had his feet set, was ready and waiting to knock that one down.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 for the field as that is one so far. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Horford. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Well, this is what every coach emphasizes. Keep your head up, be willing to make the extra pass.
And it's Hill penetrating. And Thompson throws it down.
Nice dime to the open man. George Hill, more of a combo guard, making things happen right there.
The Celtics have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Now, here is Irvin. And there's the pass to Horford. It's up a 3. And Kyrie Irving gets the 3. Irving's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Cavaliers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. The drive by LeBron. To the inside, Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
The vision of LeBron, always finding open teammates.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Moving against Hill. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game. That's good from Irving.
He was the first player taken in the 2011 draft. He was the Rookie of the Year. He's an all-star, and I think Kyrie is still getting better.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Smith has checked in. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
And this is what we've come to expect from him. This type of consistency from the line.
Nice shot by James.
Seizing every opportunity to score. LeBron outworking, out-hustling people inside.
Irving kicks to Horford. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's James. Thompson dishes to LeBron. Back to Thompson. Hayward against James. Here's Thompson. It's not going to go for him. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Hayward is in. Tries it from 9. The rebound by Kevin Love. Cavaliers leading. LeBron with it. Stolen by Smart. In the corner, it's Hayward. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Hayward's got 5.
Not the guy you want to let catch fire. Hayward better be first on your mind.
James. A stupendous finish in traffic. 1:53 left to play in the first quarter. Hayward against LeBron. Irving for 3. Thompson with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Kicks it out to LeBron. LeBron with another miss. For Boston, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game up. Irving passes to Smart. Shoots it. Another miss by Irving.
Can't convert, but a good opportunity from mid-range. He'll take that every time.
Smith outside. And Love has it in the corner. Drains the 19-footer. Love's got his second bucket.
Nice, the in-between game. Kevin Love effective from anywhere on the floor.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Harry Nance is checked in for Thompson. Green comes in for LeBron. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Hill. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Morris. Tatum comes in for Gordon Hayward. Brown is checked in for Smart. And it's Rozier in for Irving.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Clarkson kicks to Nance. And Horford pulls it down. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Smith against Brown from 12 feet out. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. It's a pick by Love. They kick it out to Green. Lets the 3 fly. And Rozier pulls it down. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. And there's the bucket from Tatum. Tatum's got his first points of the night.
And his ability to knock down shots from the mid-range. I mean, he just seems to roll that ball so easily off his fingertips. It looks like it's going in every time.
It's a tie game here in Cleveland. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we welcome you back to the Eastern Conference Finals here on 2K Sports. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
I mean, really good with their post presence, and it's really allowed them to establish a physical tone here in the first.
Well, you know, in this era, everybody likes the three-point shot. I like their commitment to pounding the ball inside.
Well, Cleveland shooting well, 50% from the floor. On the floor for Boston. Rozier's out there with Brown. Then it's Aaron Baines. Then there's Horford. And it's Tatum in at the 3 spot. Green, no luck.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage play.
Tatum dishes to Horford. He feeds it to Baines. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Baines has got the lead up to 2 now for the Celtics. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Out to Smith. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Celtics. It's stolen by Smith. Green left side. There's the feed to Nance. Misses from close range.
That was against good defense. He tried to sneak it in, though. We've seen him do it plenty of times.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Now, here's Clarkson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one, and it's Green missing.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
LeBron, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Pass to Nance. Back to LeBron. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. On the wing, Green. Buries it from 3-point range. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down. And no doubt, both teams competing at a high level, but the consistency has been lacking here. Another lead change.
I like to fight in these clubs. Neither side willing to give it an inch. We'll see how it turns out.
A nice shot by LeBron.
One of LeBron's many moves, navigating his way through traffic.
Boston trailing. Here's Rozier. He kicks to Horford. Passes it to Baines. The shot will not fall. Cavaliers go the other way with it. And it's sent back by Horford. They retain possession. James, the pass to Court. James in the post. And finished off by LeBron.
The power, body control. LeBron finishes through contact as well as anyone we've seen.
Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And a new group in for the Celtics. Morris is checked in for Horford. Hayward comes in for Tatum. Marcus Smart's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Irving subbed in for Rozier. Now, here is Irving. 5 points in the game. Here's Hayward. From the top of the key, he buries it. Hayward's got 7.
You can bet his name is at the top of every team scout report. Hayward is a go-to scorer.
So, timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Tristan Thompson comes in for Green, and it's Hill in for LeBron. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Irving against Hill. Thompson, a screen on Irving. Hill kicks to Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Really good hands. Thompson catches the ball well in traffic, then right up in rhythm.
Celtics trail by 3. Hayward dishes to Irving. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. It's stolen by Nance. One-on-one fast break. Here's Thompson. Hill passes to Nance. Over Morris. And stolen by Hayward. Here's Baines. Banked in off the glass. Baines has got his second basket of the night.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here is Hill. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Clarkson kicks to Thompson. It's stolen by Morris. Feeds it to Irving. Over Hill. And it's Irving missing. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Celtics have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Morris. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And that's some physical defense against Morris, who attacks with one of his many moves. And we'll just see what he does here at the line.
First trip to the line for him here. James checked in for Kyle Korver. One drops. He ties it up.
Yeah, and of course, Marcus with a twin brother, Markeith, went to college together, played in the pros together. You'll have a hard time finding a closer pair of siblings. They are just killing them on the interior.
Boston shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. There's a screen. Hayward against Thompson. Good D by Thompson. The Cavaliers shooting 38% in the second quarter. Defensively, they look a little bit confused. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving.
Right idea, wrong execution. They were looking to get a high percentage shot inside, but the pass was too late.
Morris dishes to Smart. To the inside, Irving. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Irving's got the game tied up here for Boston.
He is so good around the rim. Kyrie with an array of finishes in there.
Hill passes to LeBron. We got 22 seconds left to play in the first half. The Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in. Here's Irving. 7 points in the game. lets it go with a three. That doesn't go in either for Irving. And he trains the three, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
You know, with the entire series in the balance here, I mean, you're certainly grateful in a situation like this for instant replay. I mean, to make sure they get the call right.
Well, they're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, and looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Brad Stevens. Coach, what did you think of your team's energy in the first half?
I think the energy's fine. I thought we did look a little gassed at the end of that first stint for some of our starters, but I thought for the most part it was good.
Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. This arena is jam-packed, and the energy is contagious. So keep your distance. Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. For the Cavaliers, this series has been a hard-fought one. Tonight's game, no different. Trailing 3-2, their backs up against the wall, and we'll just have to wait and see if they have what it takes to force a Game 7. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, their ball movement was phenomenal. Now, they're in good position to win this game, large in part because of those assists. And this is the thing, Ernie. When you win as a team, you feel better about everything that happens.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
What impressed me the most was the effort they put into the offensive glass. Second chance points really added up for them. Fighting through box outs, battling for position, they own the offensive boards.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Welcome back to Cleveland, Ohio, home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. My wife and I toured that recently. It is worth the price of admission. And thanks for tuning in as we get back to the action of our broadcast here of Game 6. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Yeah, you know, you don't think of him as a big-time playmaker, but over the first 2 quarters, that's exactly what he was.
You know, it's a nice change for him and for the team. It's not like he's selfish. We're just not used to him playing that way.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. Inside, we got the tenacious Love and Thompson, Corver and LeBron with the wings. And it's Hill in the corner. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
The ultimate stretch 4. Love with tremendous range.
And here is Irving. Following the three-pointer by Kevin Love. Irving kicks to Morris. Dishes it to Hayward. Back to Morris. And stolen by Love. And now the Cavaliers. That's great. Love with the ball. Here's LeBron. And no good. Hayward with some nice D. Celtics trail by 6. Outside Irving. And he lays it straight in. Irving's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Not many guys Kyrie's size can make these kinds of contested shots inside the paint.
Inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Hayward against LeBron. Horford sets a screen for Hayward. 5 to shoot. Picked by Horford. Irving for three. Another miss by Irving.
And tonight, he just hasn't been efficient offensively. That's a big reason why they're behind.
Moves back up. LeBron, no luck.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And here is Irving. He's got 9. Horford with a screen on him. Irving kicks to Horford. Back to Irving from outside the arc. Another miss by Irving. Cleveland leading by 6. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And once LeBron gets the ball in the painted area, the force he plays with, it's hard not to foul him.
This is his first free throw of the game. No good on that one.
Having won the most MVPs of any active player, LeBron still going strong.
Green, he's checked in for Cleveland. Smith comes in for Kyle Korver. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Smart dishes to Horford. Irving from long range. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got 3 assists in the game. Here's LeBron, and it's sent back by Horford. But they recover it. Over Hayward, and again, LeBron missing.
Obviously, this has been a tough quarter for him, but he's still trying to keep a positive mindset.
Smart misses. The Cavaliers leading by 3. And LeBron pulls it down.
I mean, plenty of lift in those legs. LeBron never did the dunk contest. He just does it in a game.
It was beautiful the first time, but Under Armour showing us the replay of that tremendous alley-oop again. Another unleashed chaos moment. Now, here is Irving. He's got 12. Now, Cleveland moving it up. Hayward against LeBron. Green, the screen. The kick out to Hill. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Long-range shooting, a big part of Hill's offensive game.
Celtics trail by 8. Hit by Horford. Here's Irving. Boston, no good that time either. Cleveland's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. LeBron drives in. Basket is good, and they'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Tremendous body control. LeBron takes the hit, sinks the shot, now gets a chance to add another point to his total.
He's 0-2 at the line in this one. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Hill. The Celtics also changing it up. Tatum, he's checked in for Hayward. Jaylen Brown comes in for Marcus Smart. And it's Rozier in for Kyrie Irving. Free throw good, LeBron. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
Nancy's checked in for the Cavaliers. Rozier, the pass to Morris. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That's foul number 2 for him. Cavaliers making a switch here. James is checked in. Here's Rozier. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Horford with a screen on Love. Brown kicks to Horford. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
A top-notch postgame is just one of the ways Horford helps his team. One of the more important ways, though, is because he's a tough matchup down low.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Smith's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Bad communication defensively. This is the last guy you want to leave open from there.
In the corner, Tatum with it. Those three-pointers off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And that one drops.
I like what he's giving them tonight. Efficient offense that's helped fuel this lead.
Here's Rozier. Picked by Horford. Floats one up. And it's Rozier missing.
That was a half-hearted pick. And he was just going through the motions on that possession, and now ends up costing him.
And pushing it up, here's Boston. Tatum leading the charge. 54 seconds left to play in the third. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
How about the speed with which Tatum gets down the court? Awesome at reading the defense and then exploiting the opportunity in the open floor.
James, no good.
He got a good look from the mid-range area. He needs to shoot this one with more confidence.
Tatum passes to Rozier. 27 seconds left to play here in the third. Lays it up and banks it in.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
LeBron dishes to Love. Back to James. Out of handout. Here's Rozier. Shoots over Clarkson. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Cleveland going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll return shortly. And meanwhile, Coach Brad Stevens talking to his team.
Piece by piece, chip away. See if you can't, next time we get together, have it down a few.
Brad Stevens reminding his guys you still have time to get where you want to be. Just take it one possession at a time.
Well, he wants them to relax. I mean, there are going to be ups and downs over the course of a game. Just breathe and play.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up. 2K Sports, happy to have you with us. Timeout call, the Cavaliers. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. Even though they're ahead, he said, these guys are capable of catching fire. They can score a lot in a little. I don't want to see anybody easing up until the final whistle.
All right, thank you, David. On the court right now for the Celtics. This is the four with Horford in the middle. Rozier's out there with Brown, and it's Tatum in at the 3 side.
They have been ball dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
We use that pitch just right. And now it's 27 points for LeBron.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Low block shot on the way, and no good. Trying to use the glass. The Cavaliers leading by 13. .60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Four on the clock. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
We've seen it before. LeBron gets into this kind of rhythm, and there's no slowing him down.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately really unbelievable.
You start to wonder, in my opinion, is it better to take everything to the rack now or to try at least draw some fouls?
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Tatum. Marcus Smart comes in for Brown. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Rozier. Now here's Horford. Irving from long range. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got 4 assists now tonight.
All about converting your opportunities. He just hit his second 3 of this half, 3rd of the night.
Here's LeBron. Thompson right side. In the corner, it's James. LeBron is doubled and stolen by Hayward. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And stolen by Hayward. Here's Smart. Second chance shot, and the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
A different look now for Cleveland. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Nance. And it's Hill in for Jordan Clarkson. That's good from Horford. Cleveland leading by 9. Here's James, and LeBron throws it down.
You can't give a steamroller like LeBron that kind of opening. He'll bury you every time.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Morris a screen. Smart kicks to Irving. Jacks up a 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's James. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's now 33 points for LeBron.
He's in control when it matters, giving them a tremendous advantage right here.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Morris passes to Hayward. Morris with a screen on LeBron. Shot from the wing, and too long on the shot.
You know, he really is forcing it right now. This has been a frustrating night for him.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
With that size and that speed, it's hard not to foul LeBron. That's the only way to slow him down.
He misses the free throw.
And now he's getting the defenders back on their heels a little bit, getting to the foul line here in the second half.
Love check in for the Cavaliers. And the second free throw, good. Celtics trail by 14. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th.
The mid-range game, Kyrie can score on every level.
The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Thompson dishes to LeBron. And that one, good. LeBron's got 36.
And just carrying over from his last game, completely dialed in. You can sense his confidence.
I totally agree. Heat check after heat check. He realizes, man, I'm still hot. This team hasn't picked up the slack, but he's doing everything he can do to win this game for them.
That one, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Smart kicks to Hayward. Over LeBron. Out that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut to just 9 points on the basket from Gordon Hayward.
And as much as you love threes, those 2-point shots can add up, especially for a guy as talented as Gordon Hayward.
A shot by LeBron, no good. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 8. So he makes both from the line. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 5 assists in the game.
The vision from George Hill, very careful with the ball. He makes the easy play.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're down by 9. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
Hey, guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And Greg, to play like he has under the most intense circumstances here in the playoffs makes it all the more remarkable. Passes to Smart. Horford sets a screen for Smart. Morris a screen. Smart kicks to Hayward. From deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Love's got his fifth rebound in this one. Hayward against James for three. Good on the triple. James has got 41.
And we see it all the time, guys. You get the big lead, maybe check out mentally, but not tonight.
They have this game in hand, but they're still pouring it on.
Just tremendous tenacity and toughness out there tonight. In a pivotal Game 6, they came out firing big-time victory before the Cavaliers.
If they had to battle for this one, there were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for LeBron.
You know, when we talk about floor general, this is really what we mean. He was making the right read, directing guys around, delivering passes that were on time and on point.
Clock is at 3. From deep, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Jeff Green is checked in for Love. Smith comes in for LeBron. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Hill. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Horford. Tatum comes in for Marcus Morris. Brown is checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Smart. There's Clarkson. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Clarkson up top. Shot, high post. That one wide left. Irving for three. Connects from downtown.
Saving a little something from when it really counts. Kyrie dropping daggers down the court.
And so it's Cleveland winning this one. I think, Greg, they played with a little more relaxed demeanor tonight, knowing this was it, now or never.
And their season continues because of that, Kevin. How about forcing a Game 7? This is big, and it's going to be an intense battle. I cannot wait.
It'll be terrific. You're right. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, LeBron. The old saying is success has 1,000 fathers and failures an orphan. How do you deal with that, knowing that if your team loses, it's all going to be on you?
Well, I just go out and just do what I've been taught, and that's to play at a high level and have fun with it. And at the end of the day, I won't regret anything. If I know I played hard and I gave it my all, I won't regret anything, no matter the outcome. And that's where I've been this whole season.
And the success was yours tonight, LeBron. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.